run.
27 is low now. Come on. I mean, how are you? We were talking about whiskey earlier. You have to, you have to keep it going.
Okay. You, for somebody like you, Temilola, Clarin, Kolafe, thank you for your stars. Thank you, Temilola. For someone like you, for instance, let's talk about how many times in a month, a random month.
Yeah. To start off with, Daddy Freeze, I'm a Dutch girl. I grew up in Amsterdam, so my own is different. My mentality is different. Okay.
Explain your mentality to me.
So explain your mentality.
No, it's very important.
Oh, yeah. No, I would say, to be honest, daily, so daily as much as possible, anywhere, you understand? If you're hungry, you do it.
I want to ask you, is it more than once a day?
Certainly, I think more than once a day, whenever it's hungry you do it. You shouldn't deprive the man of it. As I've heard today, there are so many people that will want to share. So,
nobody's taking Rita's husband.
I have to try my best. In fact, the 30 that I used to manage to do, I'll have to increase it to at least 45 now. It is what it is.
But you see, let me be honest with you. Somebody else don't send me more stars. Chibuzon Wokoye, thank you. I appreciate you. Now let me tell you guys something that a lot of people miss. That's why I say men have been made docile. In Nigeria, a man, they marry you, they pay rent, they pay school fees for your children, they give you feed money, he won't come sleep with you, can't tell and say you get body pain. If he carry you go the village people go ask you, say, they give you food chop, they take care of your bills. You understand what I'm telling you? Unless the man is not a man, he's lazy, he's useless. But as long as a woman should not deny her man. Now there's the ideology that it's not food. People drive, they're different. You heard, that's why I like Rita. Rita said she's a Dutch girl, she was raised Dutch. It's not everybody that was raised born again Pentecostal.
Yes, exactly. Now you go and share him with other people.
Listen, as I did like this, forget say again, forget say as I be preach. If my wife they deprive me, no how, I can't date lonely, I did somewhere.
Exactly.
One tall fine girl come greet me. Which day matter no go past the matter with the grab.
Exactly.
So listen to what women were saying. Women were saying 27 is too much. I'm like, you people are not ready for this thing.
I think the problem here is it's not that they're saying 27 is too. They might be saying 27 is too much outside. I don't get, especially with our women, I don't get why we turn this sex thing into a taboo. Do you understand? We don't want to talk about it. Everybody's shy and acting all innocent.
Don't say the word. Just say S.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So I don't get why we say this. We try to hide the, and because act like we don't do it. But from what I've learned today, if you're hiding it, if you're pretending, now you know. Do you understand?
Sometimes no means say the man no go cheat. Let me be honest with you, yeah. If a man gets what he likes and he's enjoying and he's fulfilled, the likeliness will reduce. You cannot turn anything to zero. It's like when you wear a raincoat and run out in the rain. No be say rain no go touch your body. But it will reduce the amount of rain that will touch your body. Imagine say you don't run enter like that. So sometimes, and men have conscience. Let me tell you something with men that you people don't know. Men don't like stress. Women can handle stress. That is why a woman can wake up in the morning and decide to stress her husband where there's no stress. She just wants to create stress. A man doesn't like it. He can't deal with it. So if he knows, if he sits down like me, I sit down, I look at my family, I look at how much my wife has given up for me. I look at how I look at the balance and equilibrium in my home. I will not want to no matter how hot the girl or nice the experience is, I will not want to create anything balance. Let me tell you something you don't know is, I don't hide my phone from taste buds. There's I have all sorts of conversations with women, including conversations. People that we talk about these things, but I don't have any conversation that I don't want taste buds to see or hear. Even if she's not in the room and walks and says, "What is that?" It's something I should be able to explain. But the moment I start cheating,
hiding,
I go start today, because ordinary conscience go they prick the hey, what if this girl go jabber? What if this girl go? So you go begin to guard your things. You go begin to guard yourself in a way that is unhealthy for your marriage.
And to be honest, now walk. You see, the person where they cheat, now walk. I don't know how some of you guys do it. It's a lot of work.
I want to do 27 times. Sorry, guys, I don't know. 27 are barest minimum.
Not true now.
Okay, let's remove the days of. Let's remove the days of period. Say maybe 3 days or 5 days, depending on the woman. One guy tell me, say, in wife period now, 9 days. Everybody, when we're young, everybody say, you dey suffer. Which kind of wife you go marry? You no go induce menopause.
Not lie.
I'm telling you. Because now punishment, they wait 9 days.
But another thing we say, you know, sometimes, especially with our men, I don't think a lot of them know how to put the woman in the mood for something like that. They just sometimes just expect it, you know, and expect that it may just happen like that. But it's a process.
Hold on.
You know?
There are some, Rita, we disagree with you here. There are sometimes the man will put you in the mood. There are sometimes the man just wants offload. That time when the man wants offload.
What are you nodding head for?
I'm telling you the truth.
So that is why he doesn't buy flowers anymore. Okay, it's okay. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
You have to buy flowers.
You see that 27,
Listen, let me tell you something here. 2 things or 3 things work like magic. Money, flowers, outings, movie, dinner.
Exactly.
Just out. But you don't have to take her out every day to enjoy her every day.
No. They just, you know, there are some things you'll call her, you'll just say some sweet things. Already the woman don't deal with. You know, but sometimes you'll come back, you don't help with anything, and then you just expect that let it just happen like that. You know.
I like this Nelson and Rita. There will be Nelson and Rita column on this my life. I saw 2 of them. I do like them. I go they put them regularly because I like the way that they think. I won't know they talk. You go just they corner, they nod, they disagree. Guys, you need to
talk before that the freeze talk say we don't turn you to slave for
that the freeze. I've been quiet on socials. I'll be back fully.
He talks so he talks.
We're enjoying
I did not cage him. May I use this opportunity to say abroad women are the best, to be honest with you. You grab an abroad woman if you can. Okay.
You know, now Justina Rogers send me one. People just they happy with this topic where we get today. Even me, they gingered. You see, there's something that I always say, abroad, women's emotions, men have needs. Okay? Men have needs. And a woman cannot understand a man's needs. A woman, just like a man cannot understand cramp. I'll tell you this story with my ex. You understand? Me, when I was younger, if I want do and I know do, it go be like someone mad. Not be vexed. It go be like someone mad. I feel punch fridge. No. You guys don't get it. As in, my whole brain go just melt. So my ex was very good. I get him in that place. I don't know whether that to punish me intentionally or unintentionally. You understand what they talk? Another send stars. Doris Neseb, God bless you. Hey, today I just did bad no. Justina Rogers, thank you again. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. So, make I tell you, One day she can't watch Oprah. And that is why I have a problem with the media. The media funds stupid narratives. Oprah Winfrey is not married. She is not a man. Oprah Winfrey will come to read theory give you. Now, so one day Oprah Winfrey talks say that it is impossible for men to have any pain. Apart from the madness, when my head go on blue, I go feel pain for that side.
For that side.
I don't know whether it happens to other people. I don't know whether it happens to other guys. But I will tell you for free, me, I go on run mad mentally. That place. So it could just be like, see, I'm just like a raving bull. One day, make I tell you this story. One day they don't pay me work. I just don't go to work because I know fit. I not coordinate myself. So that time I shall know say this woman go kill me one day. Directly, indirectly. So I believe that's so good. Oprah Winfrey come talk say there's no such thing as blue bee. And that men just fake it, blah 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 blah. So I can't go meet my ex sometimes. Say, hey baby, let's say no. I say, you know this thing once you start this thing, say Oprah Winfrey say, okay.
Oprah Winfrey said.
She now used to have cramps. You understand? One day she said, make I carry and go market. Now there was no packers, you have to drop and come back. As I drop her for the market, I just turn back to the house, off my phone, go sleep. Go house. Tell me, say, what kind of nonsense? Why are you so wicked? Do you know I was having cramps? I said, there's no such thing as cramps. My mother didn't have cramps.
My mother didn't have cramps.
None of them ever have cramps. All the girls I've dated in my life, none of them have cramps.
So, Daddy, please, you don't consider that as you being manipulating?
No, she might not be Oprah. She said, watch, tell me my own. I was not manipulating. I was resting. She said, blue bees don't exist. Me too, I tell her, I say, cramp does not exist. It's in your mind. Deal with it. I said, just the way Oprah said blue bees when me they feel no exist. No, they feel anything. You won't make me, I can't believe say nothing they do you. She said, boy, it's all over the internet. People say the people are liars. Just the way people are Oprah.
Oh Lord.
So you see, these are conversations we also need to have. There are men and women who have larger than usual
S drive. But it depends on the S drive, you know. Yep. Some people, they don't have such, you know, that level. No. Hence the reason the partner should help them to get to that level.
When you are married, let's imagine that me, I like it 10 times a month. I like it 8 times a month. We can work. If me, I like it 30 times a month and you like it 8 times a month, we will struggle.
It's the one that likes it 30 times a month now.
No. We will struggle because that have to is the smaller person have to put in so much work and the person have to drop his own so much that it becomes stressful.
That's true.
If the two of them like it plenty, it helps. If the two of them like it small, it also helps. But when there is so much disparity, like one wants it 3 times a day and the other one wants it once in 2 months, that marriage can never work. Or for that marriage to work, just know that there will be side hustles. Now, when you live abroad, for instance, if your woman tells you no, a Nigerian wife cannot tell her husband no. If the husband Gideon be that, you want to go report, give police.
Yeah, you're right. It's not balanced.
Unless you they live for Lagos, you understand, and the two of you school abroad. Say they live for Enugu. You can't go meet police. Say for night, you tell your husband no. Unless say maybe you did that time of the month, or maybe you just had marriage. There was a story I heard about from my friend's father, who was a doctor in Saudi Arabia. You know, according to Islam, a husband can enjoy his wife anytime.
Yeah.
The woman just had a miscarriage. She was in the hospital bed. The husband can't climb into.
Oh goodness me.
The woman, they shout.
Nah, addiction be that now.
Tell the husband, no, arrest the husband.
No, but that's sickness now.
Now that is a sickening
sickness.
But you see, there should be a balance. Oyinbo people's own too is, you see, we have two extremes. A man and a wife. Let me tell you something, Rita. As you and Nelson did, Nelson no fit are you. Unless you indicate that you are no longer interested in the marriage. That two of you are in the marriage. You don't know. Listen, you don't know what it is. Your wife waka pass you inside this drink. Cross from bathroom, go pick something, cross again, and the man did the mood. You are tormenting the guy. So if the guy just grab you, don't give me that Oyinbo people stupidity that if Rita has, if to say we don't talk to lawyer, we don't go counseling, we now know that okay, there is a strain in the relationship. But the two of us are cool, we are great. You know, say ask lawyers, hello in the house. One guy used to do something to his wife. Wife go they sleep. In go they arrange her for her sleep. In can they record them. Google it. The guy went to prison.
He reached to go prison now.
Without her consent.
But he reached to go prison. That was without her consent. Yeah.
Which part was without her consent?
Oh, because she didn't marry to her. He go just do anything where he won't do with her. No, now. He reached to go prison.
Oh, so wait. So if you they sleep and your husband do want to you inside sleep, is without your consent?
Now, without my consent, of course. I did not consent to that. Don't tell you saying that's so I want time. Yeah, no, be so I want time now. I would have probably wanted to make up a date. And,
for Nigeria, you go don't wake up, just realize the thing they happen. You go just join. Or you just allow.
You just join.
Or you
no,
allow.
That means if you like say now here I suppose they true. No.
Also, listen, this is also
no.
But I do not believe a husband and a wife need consent. I don't believe.
I agree.
You agree what, Nelson?
No, wait.
A husband does not need wife's consent for
what?
Talked
about it.
The day I put the ring for your hand.
If she did not want it, she'll tell him. You get it?
Yeah, but okay. So if she did not tell him, if she didn't tell him that she didn't want it, that's different.
Yeah.
Now, if she says she doesn't want it, and the guy continues, how do we judge it?
No, but the guy shouldn't continue.
He should not continue now if she says she doesn't want it.
Okay, let's look at it with Nigerian sense. You are in Nigeria.
Okay, Nigerian sense, okay.
No, we will look at it with Oyinbo sense and Nigerian sense.
Thank you, okay.
Let's look at it with Oyinbo sense. The woman says stop.
For someone like me, I did not consent. Okay.
You can say stop. Okay. Now let's reverse the roles and bring you home to Nigeria. And you say no. And the husband still goes ahead.
Umuna will hear about it.
Umuna will hear, elders will hear, your father and mother will hear. What do you think Umuna will do? How do you think they will judge it?
They will say accept it.
They will accept it.
Yeah, they'll say accept it, yes. That's Nigeria, yes.
That's Nigeria. Now, when you look at that, abroad, if a woman get headache for 3 days, just know that 3 days don't lock. Nothing what if you do. If a woman is not feeling you, maybe you said something, and she's not in the mood again. I met a couple who said that for 1 year they not touch themselves.
They were cohabiting. It's called cohabiting.
We're living together. The man wanted it. The woman said something. The man lost the mood. Everything abroad now mood. Now so they do mood. 1 year they not touch themselves. Me, I go there for one house. The side chick where I go day inside that house with us. I don't
go dey boys quarter
because go dey stressful. The side chick go dey live with us inside that house. When I go beat myself tired.
Daddy, please no. You don't seem like that
year,
kind of man. You will not do it.
Me, I will get a side hand. In fact,
not even a side chick. A side hand.
Cow, 1 year. See, I even did the marriage between the grace of God. 1 year. You go don't carry me, go do like 3 different naming ceremony, or you go to sleep.
I'm done. Oh Lord, I'm done.
What if the woman is pregnant? Listen, there are safe ways to do. If the woman is pregnant, does not take away the man's needs. Listen, let me explain something to you women, though, because people don't like to hear the truth. If you know that pregnancy is going to be disturbing you, because women will tell you that once I'm pregnant, I cannot do. Just help the guy. Just register her for escort service. Make it twice a week. You understand? You will be all right.
You will be all right.
Just register him. Do you understand? Pregnancy.
Yeah, but something like that is risky now. You'll just finish the marriage.
How will you finish the marriage? When you for 9 months, the man no go touch you.
No, pregnancy.
Then it's not like after the pregnancy, let's say the 9 months, and the pregnancy will be always 9 months, or 9 months, and then after that, they'll say don't touch 6 weeks. As we won't begin the touch like this, you will just hear say 1 woman to don't born, so don't be only.
You will not do it.
You will just where Allah.
Oh no.
What nonsense. You first wait 9 months, then you wait. You know, say after pregnancy now 6 weeks.
I know now, but
what?
But the thing we say, true. People are going through this, so you know.
True. But what stops? OS is medical. What stops a woman and a man?
What stops the woman?
Why she's pregnant? Nothing stops them.
Advice to continue.
Of course.
The only thing you know go there, that no be saying you go one conscious say you serve the act for P-Hub.
No, yeah, just
you go one conscious yourself, conscious say your chest gets you get back on the you go do one gently. When I go to manage they do them. When I go to manage they do them small.
Sorry,
I tell you,
it's just that you are inspiring him too much. It's annoying me. But
this is the truth. Women don't like to hear it. Listen, if he has side chick, now you go first shout.
No, no, we don't believe in side chicks. We don't believe. Yeah, we don't believe in them. They don't exist.
Because you are doing your job,
right, Nelson?
Of course.
Exactly.
Because you are doing your job. Let me tell you, this your job you are doing. Don't do it for 1 year, and let's have this conversation about side chick. Ask Nelson, say, if you wait for you for 1 year, when nobody say you get medical,
Nelson, would you wait for me for 1 year?
Why would you want me to wait for 1 year?
Thank you.
Nelson has grown wings. May I speak, please? He has grown wings since watching this show.
Keep your mouth shut.
He used to be very humble and was willing to wait. Okay, we didn't know anything about side chicks. Okay, now he's now saying,
wait.
Yes, he used to wait.
Because you are moving. Listen to me, 1 month, they go don't settle our matter for place where no good. Though. Say you dey moody for 1 month. I go don't mad give you. I go dey waka naked for road. Side chick na next step. So guys, especially you women, abroad women, especially Nigerian woman know say na her responsibility, and she dey carry her cross. Nigerian woman go carry her cross with dignity. You understand? Now abroad women, now them get problem. You understand? Let me bring somebody else. I even hear another person.
Yes, please bring somebody else.
Just wait, I'm not going anywhere. It's me and you and Nelson today. By the way, guys, go to Facebook if you are enjoying the topic. Go to Facebook. Just scroll on the top right-hand corner. You will see the search bar. Type Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. You will see my profile with blue tick. Just buy stars. I sent Ify. Ify, where are you? I sent Ify request. Let her come and join us. Miss Brown. Lisa, are you ready? Lisa, they talk plenty. She no go come. That's my problem with Lisa. Lisa go talk. She no go Greek come.
Hey.
Hey, sis.
Hi, good day.
Reggie baby just sent me 2,000 stars. Reggie baby. All right, Lisa, let me hear from you.
Hi, this is Chewy, Mrs. Brown. So, hi, good to be here today. Hi.
Lovely having you.
Yes, so I have been with a partner in domestic situation for at least 20 years. So in this 20 years we've been together, we don't deny each other anything. Not bekus. So first it started with him being my friend. We dated for a while, and I found out that we were on the same rhythm. So it's not about whether it's 5 times a week, 7 times. It's not a number thing. It's the way we flow. Actually, we flow on almost every level. So I don't see him. Sometimes even when I'm not in the mood, I cannot deny him if I think he wants it, because this is my friend. This is somebody who wants something. I care about his well-being. I care about his happiness. And I want to do it for him the same way he wants to do for me. You know? So he wants it several times a week does not make him a freak, or does not make him not a man or too much of a man. No. Now, while we've been together, we've had 6 pregnancies. Not all of them are children. So in those times, of course, you would have times you don't want to. But am I going to leave him like that? No. So we help each other in other ways. And there are times that in my own mind, you know, because of censorship, I don't want to spell out things. But we help each other in other ways. We get to a compromise of what we need to do. That's what makes our union, our relationship work. It's not about who gets things fast or I deny him. Why would I want to? I love him. I care about him, his welfare. Why would I want to do that to him? The same way he wants to do with me. So we're not counting the numbers. When I'm not saying, oh, it's too much and all of that. And above all, he's a human being with needs. So I have to identify what his needs are as a person, as a man. Then I try to meet that need if I say I love him. So it's not about who is right, who is wrong, he's asking for too much, he's not asking for too much. No. So sometimes I even question women or men alike. Some people you're dating somebody, you want to marry the person, and you see the person, you like this thing like 30 times a week, a month. This person likes it like 2 times a month, and you still want to marry the person. What do you think would happen when you get married?
Exactly. It's true. It's true. Very true.
Even the woman, at that time you're forming, you're a good girl or whatever. What do you think would happen when you get married?
It's true.
So it's what you get. This is just dating situation is just a snippet of what is going to be. Now, when you're in the house with the person in a domestic relationship, see finish go enter all sorts. Maybe the other times when you people get to the Quakus level, he has bathed or she has bathed, perfume everywhere and all of that, smelling nice. So it's more appealing to you. But when you're in domestic situation, you will see the person in all forms. When he wakes up in the morning, when she wakes up in the morning, with bad breath, with everything, bad manners, all the manners that make you your own person, you know. So you see all of that. Does that mean that it's going to be any different? No. So what you get when you're dating is going to be what you're going to get when you get in a domestic relationship. So people should prepare themselves. Don't be in denial. Don't get married for marriage sake. Get a relationship that is working for you and make it a lifetime. That's how I see marriage. I think marriage in itself as a union, as people call it, is being overrated and abused. The word is being abused. You have a relationship that is working for you, you make it permanent. That's what I see. It's not something that is not working, but just let's all be Mrs. or let's all be married. I'm a responsible man. I want to be married. I have family. And you go and get somebody and you people stay in the house. You don't share things in common. You can't talk to yourself. You're not sexually attracted to each other. You're not doing things in common. No way. You get to that point where you look forward. Look, like I said, I've been in this situation for 20 plus years. Honestly, I look forward to being home every day, the gist, and trying to find a way to sneak around the children to, you know, every time, every day, I look forward to the smell of his perfume on my skin, you know, things like that. He's 20-something years, I still look forward to that. So what is the thing about number? He's who he is. He hasn't changed. You're who you are. You haven't changed. So if you don't want it, don't go in for it. Don't go and say, my husband is punishing me. This won't happen and all of that. No. No. That's my take on it. Sorry if I have spoken too long.
No.
One girl sent a message. When I sent her, it's because it's a video. I actually shared it with some people. Maybe I should send it to you too. Rita. The girl said, at 27, is it food? Listen, it's not down food. You guys don't understand. Poor people think of food first.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was having a conversation with someone. I said, watches in Nigeria are better than property. The guy said, can you watch? I say, you are thinking of shelter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to have sorted. Shelter is not an investment. It's a priority.
Exactly.
So for us to say which holds value more, land or house, you must already have had land or car. You must already have a house. Either it's a rented house or it's a leased house.
Exactly.
Or a house you bought. First of all, you can't be causing shelter in that equation of
no. Exactly.
Yeah.
Causing food when it comes to intimacy. Because let me tell you what I tell people here. If I'm hungry and my wife doesn't feed me, I can go and knock my neighbor's house and eat his wife's food.
Yeah.
And if they say, why did I eat? Because I went to, my wife didn't feed me. And nobody will say, that's bad. But if my wife no give me that thing, my neighbor wife no feed give me.
It's true.
True word.
More important than food, because you can't get it from one person. And in that reason, it is more important than food.
That's true.
I don't know if I'm connecting, guys.
Yeah. You're making sense.
Yeah. I'd like to add something real quick. Sorry, if you don't mind. Sorry to cut you.
Okay. Brown, has there ever been a period of, say, maybe 6 months plus where you guys are doing it every day?
Every day? That we're doing it every day?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you mean for me?
Both of you?
Yes, for me, yes.
Regular.
Yes.
The thing is, aside from that,
how many days a month do your periods last? Each of you, please. Sorry, it's a personal question, but let me hear.
No, that's okay. Mine is usually 3 days. By the 4th day is going down. So there are some times in that 4th day there isn't plenty anything that we can sneak in something.
Okay.
It's 3 to 4.
You, Rita.
Yeah, it's 3 to 4.
Good. So that means that woman that said a man needs it 27 times a month is doable. If you guys did it every day over a prolonged period of time, both of you could do it 27 times and you still are successful. Rita is somebody who with her husband, they are doing very well. Miss Brown is also successful in her own right. So it didn't stop you from being successful.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It actually helps you. It actually helps your mind. It actually helps your union.
It does.
Yeah, when you are happy in the place in your relationship that you do that every day, it helps every other thing. It helps your productivity in other things. It actually helps you. That's how I see it. And I was going to add that, but on the topic we're talking about Nigerian women, we are not in Nigeria too, and it hasn't changed our relationship.
Yeah.
So when women throw their husbands' things out, when the husbands throw their wives' things out, it is the relationship that has a problem. Yeah. It is not about what anybody has, what the trend is, what people are doing. It is the fabric of your relationship has been compromised. That is why you can get to that point where you can do that to the other person. That's why you can be spiteful to your spouse, to call police on your spouse. That's what I think. The fabric of the relationship has been compromised, if not damaged. That is where the problem is. It's not about whether you are abroad. Yes, the laws here kind of they say give support to the women because of the way it's scripted, but then that does not affect your relationship. If you have a good relationship, if your relationship is tight, as in both of you, is not wherever you are is not what is going to compromise your relationship. Whatever compromises your relationship is from within. Then if you are abroad, you leverage the laws of the land where you are to promote whatever you want to do. To promote your meanness, your wickedness, your whatever, your manipulative side. You leverage on that. So that's not what breaks your relationship.
It's true.
So that's what I wanted to add.
It's down to the person themselves and who they choose to influence them. That's the truth.
Now, before I go any further and invite Ify to give her own side of things,
you can take me out. You can take me out and add somebody else.
Okay, Miss Brown Kem, thank you so much. It was so lovely having you.
Thank you.
God bless you. I love that. Now, a big shout out to Black Mentor Joseph Nantoma. He also sent 8,000 stars. Thank you so much, Joseph Nantoma. God bless you, brother. You are totally amazing. Okay. So, we were having an argument, Ify.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that argument? Even I'll be
definitely. Yeah.
You said
looking
for a phone that I can. So do I have Instagram? Okay, yes, I do. You said on that post that men and women have equal opportunities abroad. And I beg to differ.
Right, yeah.
Equal. Yeah. If a man, you were my wife and I slapped you and slapped me, will we get equal justice?
Daddy Freeze, you know, the thing is when the police comes yes, I can say yes for a fact that we'll get equal justice.
It's like if you called a policeman to imagine me and you are living together and I tear you slap and police come and see your face red.
It would be.
Would you leave the house?
Daddy Freeze, let me explain something. I think
there will be more towards the woman, though.
No, let me explain something. Let me explain something. That the police comes and says a man should leave the house. They are trying to de-escalate. It's not that they are saying that the woman owns the house, but I think our people, you know, I don't feel too well, Daddy Freeze, so I might be.
My darling,
so I think
you have COVID again.
I think I do, or the flu at least.
Daddy Freeze, please take me out. Take me out. I'm not taking my vaccine.
I've taken the second vaccine and still I get COVID every now and then.
Okay,
but the thing is, I had it earlier this year, January, and I think I have it now and again, or the flu. I'm tired of testing. I'm just isolating.
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again, Daddy Freeze.
How bad was the COVID you had?
The one I had January, it was mild. This one too is a bit mild, but like throughout the weekend, me and my mom we've been throwing up and stooling.
They're sharing it in the house.
Are the two of you pregnant?
Perhaps, Daddy Freeze.
All right, let me hear you.
Yeah, so the thing is that the police is saying one person should leave the house doesn't mean that they are favoring one person over the other person. They're just trying to de-escalate. I've had issues where a client will call me, and by the way, this would be a woman, and say they are under arrest and they need legal counsel. For I don't practice criminal law, so I would definitely, you know, send them to somebody else. But like I will still hear the rest of the story. Sometimes the woman would call the police first, call the shelter, and she wants to go to the shelter. And her husband calls the police and says, "Oh, my wife has physically abused me." And then the police would take her statement. I've seen this one, someone close to me. The police cuffed her after they took her own story, because they went to the house, took her husband's story, and then they called her. And then when they showed up to where she was, they asked her what happened. And afterwards, they cuffed her. And she had to call her auntie to take her kids. So I think people really just think that even when people are married and they have a matrimonial house, it doesn't mean that the woman will kick the man out if there's a divorce. The man, there's something called equalization. Now I'm talking in when it comes to, like, everything I'm saying now is when it comes to Canadian law. I don't know if it's different in the UK, but I think it would be something similar that they would have there in the UK and in the US. When two people divorce, there's something called equalization. If there's a family home, it would be shared. Like, it's either one person pays off the other person, or you sell off the home and share the money accordingly, and everybody goes their way, right? Even somebody was saying something about alimony. Spousal support is not automatic. The only thing that is automatic abroad is child support. Because, of course, if you bring kids into this world, you have to make sure you cater for them till they are able to cater for themselves. So if they're not able to cater for themselves, then you have to cater for them. But spousal support is not automatic. And then people have all this misinformation, and then they come and spread it. And, you know, they spread it as fact. But it doesn't really happen that way. I know a colleague that pays her husband.
But initially, they will protect the woman. I've had this happen. I had an issue with a colleague. And it got violent. And I was the one that started the violence in this situation. When the police came, he was the one that was now taken. Do you understand? Obviously, I threw the whole feminine tantrum and cried and all of that.
Yeah.
But really and truly, they would usually protect the woman, first of all. You know, that's how it is here in the UK.
So, you know, the thing is, like, historically, women have been the ones who are more prone to abuse, right? We're more susceptible to abuse. So once they come into that situation of domestic violence, there's usually that mindset that it's a woman that would be the abused instead of the abuser, or as opposed to the abuser. So when the police come into a scenario like that, they try to protect the women and the children, but that does not mean that a man automatically loses his rights, would be thrown into jail because his wife lied, or a female lied and said he was abusing her, because they would investigate, right? I've had a lot of protective orders quashed and thrown out. There'll be situations where I've had clients that their spouses went to court because they want sole custody. They went to court and said, "Oh, he's abusive towards me and he's abusive towards the children," right? I even had one that she waited till the man traveled. He traveled out of Canada, and then she went to Child and Family Services and said, "Oh, he's been abusing us, blah, blah, blah." And then she was my client, and I had to tell her the truth. I said, "Madam, why didn't you report it in real time?" Now, that's not me, you know, encouraging abuse, because me, I believe in equality, I believe in fairness, right? I said, "Madam, why didn't you report it at first? Why did you report it after the fact? Why did you wait for him to travel out of Canada before you went and reported it? It sounds fishy, right?" Now, this guy is asking for supervised visits for access to his children because she filed protective custody and she has sole custody of the children. Now he's asking for supervised visits through the children's agency, and she's saying no. Her previous lawyer was fighting it with her, and then her previous lawyer went on mat leave, and when she came to me, I said, don't you think what he's asking for is reasonable? Because even the other lawyer is saying, if I wait for you and you don't answer me, I will bring a motion in court to order you to let me see my children and me. Because I believe that it's just like, okay, what I was telling Daddy Freeze really is, I'm not saying that women don't manipulate, but I'm saying men too manipulate. Do you understand?
No, obviously, we're humans.
Yeah. Everybody's manipulative. You would see somebody who would say you're controlling them, but when you look at the situation critically, they're the ones controlling you, right? And then it's not really automatic. And then we should look at these things historically again. Abroad, everything, like, I feel like abroad favors husband and wife living together. I don't think people understand it yet, because you need two people to be earning in the household for your household to thrive. So if A and B are working, say 7 to 3 p.m. jobs, or 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 jobs, and maybe they even have 2 jobs, I feel like that if it's beyond domesticating men and making men docile, there's also a human part to these things. Beyond expecting your wife to do everything, there's also a place for you to show that you're human, right? And you need to help your wife. It's not domesticating men. A lot of
girl and a driver and
that's the thing, but abroad you can't afford all those luxuries.
No, you can't. You need that help.
You can't afford all those luxuries. So your husband needs to help you. It's not about domesticating.
Let me tell you something. My brain can only function for a few hours every day. I can't use it to watch movies. I use the few hours my brain has to work, to do manual labor. I am paid to think. Some people find it. My younger brother went to 2 universities and got 2 degrees at the same time.
Impressive.
University of Ibadan. At the same time, and he got 2 degrees. He finished one year, finished the other one the next year. Meaning there was a period where he was running 2 universities. Guess what? He had 2-1 from both universities.
Wow.
Nice.
Make person 2 degrees at the same time. Get 2-1. I cannot do it. My brain can function for a few hours a day.
Yeah, but Daddy Freeze, I need you to
hold on.
Okay.
So if I use it to wash dishes, if I use it to sweep floor, I will not be able to do what I'm supposed to do as a man, which is provide. Because I have used my whole brain. Listen, my work does not require me to lift a finger. It requires me to talk, to think. You understand? Now, I have stressed my brain. When I wake up in the morning, I don't do anything. I just take my time and start dealing with what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't like interruptions. Don't interrupt me. Just leave. Let me sort my day out. Now, what they do abroad is they sweat the little things or the situation. That's why I mean domesticating men. It brings you into a position where you now have to work at somebody else's pace. My brother probably can. He can wash floor, wash this, and still go and get a 2-1. I will not get that 2-1. What do you really need from me? Do you need a sweep? Do you need a, what's it called? Do you need, and you see, another problem with women is, if we lived in a 1-bedroom house, me and you can share the cleaning. But you will want to live in a 5-bedroom.
But
so
Daddy Freeze,
everybody has to for themselves. The fact that it works for you doesn't mean it works for me. It's not going to work for me. I can't do it.
And that's why we have to also proceed from.
But that's what I'm saying. See, it's a different. Okay, let me add on something.
Like this is peculiar to you.
It's not peculiar something. To many men. Many men are miserable.
No. See, I think it's a cultural thing as well. Because over here, it's more like 50-50. I believe in 50-50, and that is pretty much, well, I would say 70-30 or anyways, you know, yeah. But, you know, back home, maybe the man is as well expected to be the sole provider and all of that. And in which we're now getting a bit of the Western influence that is now becoming, you know, probably 80-20.